Stop scrolling, because one of these 7 habits is something millions of people are actually proud of. Without realizing it might be a survival mechanism their brain learned years ago. And if you've ever wondered why you overthink, apologize too much, or feel guilty doing absolutely nothing, this video might explain more about you than you expect. And trust me, number 7 changes the way many people see themselves. 1. You apologize for everything. Someone bumps into you, and somehow, you're the one saying sorry. You apologize before asking questions. You apologize for texting people. You even apologize when you're sick. Sounds polite, right? But imagine being a kid who learned that mistakes led to criticism or anger. Eventually, your brain discovers something. If I stay small, maybe I'll stay safe. And that's when sorry stops being a word and starts becoming armor. But here's what's strange. Some people don't apologize too much. Instead, they fight entirely inside their own heads. By the way, if you've already recognized yourself in one of these, hit like and subscribe. Because the next habit keeps millions trapped in anxiety without them even realizing it. 2. You replay conversations in your head. You're trying to sleep, and suddenly, your brain brings up something embarrassing you said 3 years ago. Or maybe you've rewritten a text message 6 times. Or thought of the perfect comeback while taking a shower. People call it overthinking, but sometimes it's hypervigilance. Your brain learned that staying alert meant staying safe. So now, it tries to predict everything, even things that don't exist yet. But the next habit doesn't happen inside your mind. It happens when someone around you is upset. And if you do this, you probably don't even notice it. 3. Someone else's mood controls your mood. Your friend says, "I'm fine," but something feels off, and immediately, you wonder, did I do something wrong? Someone's angry? You want to fix it. Someone's stressed? You absorb it. Someone's disappointed? You feel guilty. Eventually, you become everyone's emotional caretaker. But here's the scary part. Most people mistake this for kindness. And wait until you hear the habit people mistake for ambition. Pause for a second. How many of these have you recognized already? Because the next 3 are things society actually rewards. And that's what makes them so hard to notice. 4. You feel guilty doing nothing. Saturday afternoon, nothing urgent, nothing to do, and yet, you feel uncomfortable, almost guilty, like relaxing is wrong. Some people can't enjoy rest because their brain learned that being productive equals being valuable. So doing nothing feels dangerous. Not lazy, dangerous. And what comes next destroys relationships more than people realize. 5. You say, "It's fine," when it isn't. Someone hurt your feelings. But instead of saying something, you smile, "It's okay," even though it isn't, because maybe growing up, conflict felt unsafe. So your brain decided, silence is safer. But silence doesn't create peace. It creates resentment, and the next habit is so subtle that most people think it's humility. 6. Compliments make you uncomfortable. Someone says, "You look amazing," and before they finish the sentence, you say, "No, I don't." Someone praises your work. You immediately downplay it, almost like accepting kindness feels wrong. Because strangely enough, the brain prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar kindness. And now we arrive at the habit millions of people are proud of. The one society celebrates. The one friends admire. The one that looks like strength. But sometimes, it's a wound wearing a superhero costume. 7. You never ask anyone for help. You tell yourself, "I don't need anyone." You handle everything alone. You struggle quietly, and everyone calls you strong, independent, reliable. But maybe, you became independent because depending on people once led to disappointment. So your brain made a promise, "I'll never need anyone again." And while independence is beautiful, believing you must carry everything alone can become exhausting. Because humans weren't designed to survive alone. And here's something important. Having these habits doesn't automatically mean you experienced severe trauma. And these behaviors can have many causes. But sometimes, what we call personality is actually survival. And survival patterns aren't life sentences. They can change. So which habit hit closest to home? comment below. And if this video helped you understand yourself a little better, like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe. Because the mind is far stranger than most people realize.